All right, let's rub our palms. Get ourselves in the center. Let's tune in to our desires, tune into your state of being, tune into your light, your energy, your abundance. Press your palms together, bring them to your heart. Close your eyes and slow down. Just tune in to your breath. Tune into the flow of life, to the flow of energy within you and all around you. Just tuning into your desires, to your clarity, to the light. Connect to the beautiful sun. Feel the healing radiance of the sun, that unconditional love, that purity and brightness. With your awareness, intention, and your breath, draw this light into your heart center as you inhale. Hold the light at your heart, expand it, radiate, and glow. And as you exhale, send the light through the crown of the head like a fountain all around you. Clear out your space. Inhaling the light of the sun directly into the heart. Hold the breath, the light at the heart center. Expand it, radiate, and glow. And as you exhale, send the light through the crown, fountain of light. One more time. Inhale the light directly into the heart. Hold that light at your heart center. Allow it to fill your entire being. And as you exhale, send the light through the crown. Clear out your space. Bring your awareness back to your breath and inhale deeply. Rub the palms, get some energy. Inhale a little more. Hold it, container, rub, 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 rub. Cup the palms over your eyes and exhale. Inhale again and hold the breath. Feel that energy, nourish yourself. And as you exhale, float the palms down, flutter the eyes open into your space. May we see the truth. May we know the truth. Okay, well, I thought I was gonna talk about some things and now I don't know what's coming. There's so much happening. Good stuff, but also a little bit fired up. I was a little bit fired up. I get a little fired up sometimes when I'm watching and listening to people messing their own selves up. When I see and hear people messing their own selves up, I get a little like, like I get a little, like I don't want to, I have to like do my own thing. What I'm going to tell you tonight to do, this is what I do. This is what I have to do. When I see or hear people trying to tell other people what to do, as I'm here with my words telling you what to do, not really. I'm inviting you to look at yourself. I'm just saying, this is what I've practiced. This is what I do. And if it makes sense to you and if it resonates with you, then give it a try. But here's the thing that, we're not getting it sometimes. We're not getting it still. And again, look, with ease and love and grace, this is a practice. This is against or different than, let's say, all of the conditioning and observation and modeling we've had our entire lives. So, it can be a little weird. It could be a little, again, easy to fall back in and back asleep and try to make things a certain way because that's all we know. But when you remember again that everything is you, an extension of you, okay? And when you think something out there is not doing what you think it should do or what you want it to do, and you're trying to use an action or your words to change it or convince someone or guilt them into something, that's really not my favorite. I was going to be sarcastic and I'm not going to be sarcastic. It is not my favorite when I see or experience or hear people trying to guilt other people into doing something because they think it's right. It's just weird to me. It's just weird because, it's typical, like it's just Do you want to be typical? Do you want to continue the world in the way that it has been and the way that it is going right now? Like, are you enjoying the way the world is right now? I mean, maybe your world is fantastic. I don't know. I can only know from my perspective. My world is pretty good, I'll have to say. And I'm working on myself for anything that I see that is not in alignment with what I say I want. You know where I go? Me. So if we're trying to convince or use our words, here's my suggestion. This is why I'm saying it. Is because even if I do it too, when I'm doing it too, if I see something off, I'm observing something and someone is doing something, I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. If you're coming to me for advice or opinion, then you've come in and we are having this exchange and I will give my advice or opinion. But if somebody didn't ask me or if somebody didn't ask you and you want to help them, you know how you help them? In your imagination. We're not getting it. It's like we think that words or calls or messages or convincing or articles or whatever is going to change someone. And we're usually not happy with the outcome because it doesn't work or we get frustrated. We're creating tension. We're creating more tension in our lives. And what I'm saying that if you truly want someone to see things differently or do something different, the best way to do it is what? Go in your own imagination, your own mind, and uplift them. And I'm here with all this stuff that I've done, witnessed, experienced, and had happen in my life with, my best advice from experience. Like I'm telling you this from experience. So, and again, you got to test it out. But what I'm saying is, what I find the most effective is keep it super simple, like as simple as possible. Like if you think someone's not doing something that you think they should do or whatever it is out there, the simplest that you can make it. Like I've told you a story before where someone was a certain way and every time I wanted to have a mental conversation with them and I knew it was not a good conversation. I was having like a weird conversation. What did I do? I boiled it down to one thing and I would say, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And I would feel that relief again, like I was talking, I would feel that relaxation. Because really ask yourself, what do you want? What's your point? What do I always say? What's your point? What's your point? And if you want to tell me, when I press people like this, and I'm saying, you tell me, what do you want? What is your point? And if you say to me, I just want them to be happy, or I just want them to do well, okay, then you know what to do. But that is not come by trying to force them, convince them, all this stuff over here. That's not where it comes from. You think so, but how's that really working? You know where it comes from? From going within and seeing them as that elevated person, that elevated thing, that accomplished success within you. That's where it comes from. Or that radiant health. Like they're not doing what they should be doing for their health. And then we get a little, ooh, like they're eating that and they're not doing that and they're, whatever. And we get in this, like, fall into a state of believing in their lack, believing in their less than, believing in their frailty, believing in whatever it is. But like I'm always trying to say, be in integrity with yourself and trace it back. Like, stop it. Just trace it back to you. What do I want? Like, we're all focusing on what do we want, like in our own lives, right? But then we're not catching it when we're doing it to others. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want? Because why I'm saying this too is because most people come to me, a lot of times the tension or the thing is relationships, is relationships. So it's their partner is not doing something right, or their family, or their whatever it is, right? So, and then they're trying to like manage conditions or manage the person instead of managing themselves. So it's the same thing for everything. It's the same thing for everything. Just remember these laws, they don't have exceptions. There is no exception to the law. There's no unique situation. This is all what's happening all the time, the law of assumption, your concept of yourself. And who am I being as the person that has that? Who am I being as a person that experiences that? So if I want everyone around me to thrive, who am I being as the person that experiences that? Everyone around me thriving. How would I act? What kind of calls would I make? What messages would I send? What would I be thinking about them in my mind? And I know it's challenging. Look, I never say it's not challenging. However, that is also a choice and a practice habit of it's hard. That's really hard. I know, but do you want to keep saying that? Do you want it to be hard? I don't think you do. So you know that if I'm sitting here ranting and going off like this, it's just because I know we can all do better. We can all do better in, and not like, this isn't a way of saying like someone's doing something wrong. I'm just, when I see the stress about it, when I see the stress or tension or mess about it in people's lives or in the world, I'm just like, you're not connecting the dots. You're just not connecting the dots. You're doing it in one place, but you're not doing it in every place. So, and so then therefore you're not doing it in any place because how you are in one thing is how you are in everything. So if you're using someone or something as your outlet for tension or stress, then you're stressed and tense across the board, you know? And that's probably why some things are stuck or they're not working or whatever that is. And you just gotta pay attention. You just gotta tune in. So what do I always also say? Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Bring it back to you. It's so challenging because it's so easy to fall into giving our attention to outside stuff and people and things because I don't know. And we can do it under weird guises, like the guise of, I want the best for someone. Okay, if you want the best for someone, you know where to do it. Inside of you, you got to keep going back to you. You got to go back to you. It's all me. And the best thing I have to give is my belief in their thriving, my belief in their success, my belief in their health, my knowing of it, actually, not even my belief, I know it. And then you don't got to convince anyone. You don't got to make any messages. You don't have to do anything. Keep it as simple as possible, as simple as possible. Your responses, your messages. If you're a little funny about it, if you're a little wobbly about it, just rein it in. That's why I was saying earlier, the law of containment. The law of containment extends to a lot of different things. And if you're working on something for yourself or for others, it's in your best interest to be quiet, to be as quiet as possible. Not only as quiet as possible, here's the thing. It's like counterintuitive sometimes. Like, you want to talk about it, you want to get help, or you want to share with others or whatever, but you're building your container. Remember, you want a strong container with no cracks or leaks in it and no doubt. You know where cracks and leaks come from? Fear, doubt, and worry. So get your shit together. You don't fear, doubt, and worry leaking out all over the place. Bring it in, strong container. And then, you know what's the next counterintuitive part? Relax. Freaking relax. And you know how I could say this? Because I had to do it. I had to do it too. And I had to hear from my teacher, relax. You know what you need to do? You need to relax. That's what he said to me. And I was sitting up on the edge of on the edge of the couch, like holding because I always sit very upright, all the time. And I don't think it's tense, but when someone says to you, relax, like sometimes you don't realize, like, oh yeah, like I wasn't, I was not relaxed. I've tried too hard. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. And it's counterintuitive because we think we have to do more, and you don't have to do more. You have to be. You have to be, you have to know it, you have to practice it, and then you know that nothing actually comes through force. It doesn't come through force. It comes through allowing, relaxing. Like trying to get something through a tense thing, think about it. It's not easy, but when you open the channels, When you relax, things flow easier. So you're trying to bring things into existence, to manifest things, to change things, and you think that they're going to come easily through something that's like that. It doesn't even make any logical sense. And I'm only sometimes logical. I'm only logical about some of these things. But about desires and manifesting, we're not logical or rational on that. That's a side note in a second. But for this, just think about for a minute, can I go within and think about my container and keep it to myself? Remember, the law of containment is like, go tell no man. Because also, we have this conditioned practice of telling everyone or looking for some kind of approval, right? And then if we're not super aware or quite clear yet on our concept of self or what it is we want, then we tell people or we look for this approval. We may know or we may not know why we're telling someone or what we're looking for, and they don't give us the response we want. What happens? We get mad, we react, or we wobble, or we get a little worried, or we say, why didn't they respond that way? And you don't realize that's you. That's your own fears, doubts, and worries reflected back to you. You just put them out there so you could see them. And so either you're going to, again, this is all me, take that good information and say, oops, yep, a little leaky. Hey, gotta bring it back in. Let me reorganize myself. Let me get myself back together and, think about it. And because what happens is then you react, someone doesn't respond the way you want them to respond, then you react, then you're lost. Then you're lost again. Then it takes longer or whatever you want to say. You're just messing up your own self. That's what I'm saying about this. Messing up your own self. So when you're looking for a response or approval or whatever that is, you're looking for someone to say something or do something that you want them to say or do for you to feel better, and you don't get that response. First of all, I'm going to tell you two things. First of all, you did not practice them responding to you in that way, which if you did, they would have. If you said, you're going to tell your mom this, and you see your mom saying, I'm so happy for you, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, you always make the best choices, and I'm so proud of you, and you're doing amazing. You didn't do that. You didn't. And number two, you're a little wobbly yourself. You're not quite certain on this. So you need some outside help. And so then when that outside thing doesn't respond in the way that you want, you realize, oops, yep, that's it. Like, I got to get a little more clear. I got to practice a little more. I haven't gone to the end. I haven't felt the relief. I haven't gotten into the wish fulfilled, or I'm not being the person that has that, already. Because if I was, two things. Number one, I wouldn't care. I don't care what the hell they say. Whatever. Thank you. That's your part. That's fine. I understand my practice story about you. So I'm classic response. That's cool. And also, like, I don't know what number two was, but I would say number one, number two, I don't know what number two was, but I don't care. Yeah. If you really are that, if you're being that, you don't care what the response is. But if you do care, if you're feeling a little funny and a little wobbly when you get the response, then you got a little more work to do. That's all. But if they give you a funny response and you actually don't have a reaction, then you're like, I'm good. Seeds planted. It's sprouting. Nobody can mess with that. But that's why, the teachings, the wisdom, my teacher taught us the law of containment. I never have heard it said that way anywhere else. But Neville says it as go tell no man. And why would the teachers say that? Because they know that it's challenging, because we are always emotional beings and we're looking for this feedback from others as something outside of ourselves. And most people don't know that that's just them. That's their own concept, their own beliefs reflected back to them. They don't know that. So then they get you get knocked off. You can allow that to get you knocked off your course of your desire, or your focused trajectory on where you're going. You can get off your course, and then you get lost because you blame them. Do you see how messy that is? So that's why they say that also, it's safest, I don't want to say it in that way, but it's safest to just shut it up. Just keep it. until the little things start sprouting and you feel really certain about those little roots in there and you want to start telling people or getting people involved or whatever. And or the other alternative is you only tell who you know is clear. You could tell me. you know, or someone, you know, that is in this, doing this stuff with you, super clear, like someone who is, you know, is pure love and is in about thriving and thrives off of other people's thriving. You could tell someone like that. If you want a little extra water or emotion on your juice, on your desire, you know, but you have to know who you can tell. That's why, you know, most of our lives we have a practice story about the people closest to us, and it's not always a clean story. So, you know, it's up to you, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like, and I know I've talked about this before, you know, where certain things we know in life, like when a woman is pregnant and they say you don't tell anybody for 12 weeks, you know, it's a law of containment. You're just nurturing the seed. You're allowing the roots to grow strong and everything to develop so that there is no outside influence, but you don't allow any outside influences to do anything to it, right? So hopefully that's making sense. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I have a question. I don't have a question, but somebody had a nice question, and I love nice questions about the law of containment. And just like, because, you know, how do you approach it when there's people in your life that are interested to know what's going on with you, and you maybe don't want to tell them, but they kind of try to like, they like drag it out of you. Even though, you know, like you don't really want to discuss it with them, but somehow, you know, they keep asking or whatever. Now, and then would it be better to share it with someone that's in the same thing as you? Yes, that's the second part I already just answered. But the first part is, you know, what do you do when someone's trying to ask you about it? And I'm saying again, first of all, just awareness, right? Like being super aware of your stories. Like, what is your story about this person already? Like, that's already it, right? What is your story? And why do we feel so obligated to answer questions? You don't got to answer anyone's questions. You could say, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just thinking about that. I'm still getting clear on that. You know, thanks for asking. I'm still getting clear on that. You know, like, you need a little help with deflective answers, just ask me. I'm good at that stuff, but that's kind of what I do. If I don't want to talk about something, nobody can make me talk about something I don't want to talk about. There's no dragging it out of anyone. No, just don't answer. They'll get the hint. Just stop responding, or if they're in front of you, you give a little cute thing, or like, you know, I'm percolating something. I'm not quite clear, you know, I'm still baking it, still in the oven. So I'll let you know when it comes out. What can they say? Nobody, you know, and then you just change your story. Then you can like, look, this is all the practice that we do. Like, you're quick applying, right? So like you can quick apply in that spot. Like, I'm always revising on the spot or doing, you know, stuff on the spot. I hear them saying something different on the spot. Like, well, I know you always figure it out, or you always get it sorted out. Everything always seems to work out for you. You know, I just hear them saying something different in alignment with what I want, and I don't want to talk about it. So I just change the subject, and I hear them going along with me changing the subject. This is what I do. It's just like always the pearl of great price, which is my imagination, always just going back to my own self and playing these little games, these little experiments, instead of falling into unconsciousness and going on the habitual back and forthy, reactive, you know, all that stuff. How fun is that? It's not that fun, you know, when you really look at it, when you're really being honest with yourself. It's really not that, it's not that great because you get like wishy-washy results, you get mix and match results. And like, I think you guys want to get what you want. And you need to start saying to yourself, I get what I want. You don't need to say it to anybody, okay? And you don't need to do it like in some kind of tough, guy, girl way, like whatever. But we need to up our confidence a little bit. We've been trained into less than, trained into keeping it, lower. Like you don't say, I get what I want. Like that sounds whatever. We like judge that. But why do we judge that? This is what I'm saying. Get curious with yourself. You don't like someone saying, I get what I want. Why? They can get whatever they want. You can get what you want too. That's it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to go spreading that all around to people who don't get it. Just in your own self. It does not matter circumstances. It doesn't matter facts. It doesn't matter the external world, what is showing up right now. Stop paying attention to it if it is not what you say you want. Stop paying attention to it. Who am I as the person that has that? Who am I as the person that experiences that? Who am I in this world that is like this, free? And then embody that, practice it, try it on. It is a practice. It is a practice. And you just got to, but you, like I keep saying every time, you just got to do it. You got to apply, and consistently, it's not just a one and done. It's because, again, as you can see, we've been habit model training all this time. That's, a little bit of conditioning that you got to really leave behind. And that's why I'm saying, keeping it simple, you can really make it. The simplest that you could make it really is this: when you embody a new state, or die to the old man, or true forgiveness is forgetfulness. If we really could do it, like forget it, just cut it, forget it, old chapter, new chapter. It's so challenging for us because, again, I think it's this wiring for survival. We think something bad's going to happen. And if I'm not remembering that, like, I'm a sitting duck or something. It's it's the conditioning we have. It is. And yeah, I know our biological, whatever this is, in our memorized feelings, the chemical responses in our body, in our physical body, that start running the mind. And remember, are you the one running the show? Or are you allowing the physical world, giving your power to the physical world to run the show? There is nothing outside of yourself that has control over you unless you give it to it. And so nothing. So it's all your belief. It's all your belief. If you believe this thing is working, then it's working. If you don't believe that works, then it doesn't work for you. But just because you have those beliefs doesn't mean they translate to other people. Like, everyone comes here to have their own experience. That's the other thing. Everyone's here to have their own experience. So what do you think you're doing, trying to like dictate someone else's experience? I don't know what you're here for. I'm just here to share this wisdom, these truths, and these laws for you to apply in any way that you would like. But also, like I'm saying, don't think that's not what's happening in your life. Like, just because you're not conscious of it doesn't mean that that's not what's happening. The law of assumption, your concept of yourself, your beliefs, all of that, all of this and this is crystallizing in your world, everyone's, whether you're conscious of it or not. So whether you're trying to like manage conditions or be logical, rational, linear, and all that stuff, that's fine. But also, it's a lot of work and it's not that much fun. It's not that fun. And I keep saying, like, don't you want to have more fun? Don't you want to have more fun? Just suspend your fear, suspend your worry, suspend your doubt, and go all in. Go all in. Like, I was listening to a lecture of Neville Tate. I listen to these things like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 times over the last few years. When I think of it, or if I have a feeling, I just look for it. I listen again. And, like, you can hear Neville sometimes too, like today, the one he said, most people will not abandon themselves as much as I wish they would to this. Because it's true. Once you know it, and once you see how truly simple it is, and not as tense and forceful and messy as we're making it, you really just wish that everybody would experience that and relax and stop trying to make everything else conform to the old way, that old paradigm. You can't cling on to it. I'm really not sorry to tell you that old stuff, anything that is not founded in love, that is not based on the foundation of love or truth, is going. And if you got your claws in there, like, good luck, I don't know what you're doing. Let it go. Let it go. There's a better way. There's a new way. And you want it, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about that. What you have to think about is, what is my foundation? What am I building my things on? Am I in love? Am I in love with myself? How do I speak about myself? See what I'm saying? It can go very, very macro, but you got to take it super, super micro, and you got to go with yourself. And the first thing is, how am I speaking about myself? What are my thoughts about myself? When I think about something, if I'm criticizing myself, do I realize? Do I soften it? Can I bring it into love? Can I claim myself? Can I say, I'm amazing? I am amazing. I'm incredible. Can I compliment myself and really believe it and not feel uncomfortable by that? Or if I do, pay attention to that and fix it? Can I do that? Can you do that? Please, can you please, 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 please do it? So if all that stuff I said, whatever, doesn't make sense, if you don't get it, if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Hear this though, please. Hear this part though. Don't worry about all that. If you do this part, all the rest of it will take care of itself. We just like a bunch of stuff. We like to know all the stuff, all the stuff, all the stuff. But it really is super, 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 super simple. Love yourself the most. Be aware of yourself. Is this the most loving thing to do for me? Is this what I want? Is this what I want? Because if you're looking out there and you're not liking it, you're trying to take action real quick, because that's what we do real quick. We try to take an action or do something or change something or tell somebody or what. It's like very, ooh, ooh, ooh. If you're doing that, this is the awareness you need to have. Just chill. Just stop that for a minute and just, again, come back to those questions. What do I really want? And how does that feel? It's so simple. And am I loving to myself along the way? And can I be a little bit more loving to myself every day? A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Can I be aware of my inner speech and my words? Because once they come out there, it's been a lot of stuff in here to get it out there. So if it's already coming out here in any kind of way, written, verbal, written, whatever, if it's coming out in that way, trace it back. If it makes a mess, if something it's not landing the way that you wanted it to land, then you just be aware. You just trace it back to you. Okay, I had a story. I've got clean it up. We get caught out there. Like, why are they not? Why didn't that? Why is this? No. You loving. Okay, yeah, okay. I didn't go ahead in my imagination. I didn't make it simple and do something really short and sweet, and the feeling and the embodiment of what it is I say I want. Can I catch those inner conversations? And if you do, and if you can, align yourself in this loving way, internally and then, externally, that's it. Like, it's there. You would really be, I think you would be shocked. I think you would be really shocked at some of the responses or some of the things that will happen in your life, or the shifts in relationships, or I really do. And so that's me too, like all the other teachers, seeming to plead with you or, make a strong case for your love for yourself and for loving inner conversations and outer conversations, and also being mindful of what you're allowing in your environment and slip by your awareness. And once you start paying attention to your internal and external conversation, these things that may not be in alignment, that may be a little off, like news type things or negative type things, they really stand out. You just can't really, you don't really want it in your environment. You're just like, you know what, that doesn't feel good to me. So you just don't do it. And try not to skip over yourself when you have that feeling. If you have that feeling, try to honor yourself and go with that feeling instead of, skip. When I say skip over yourself, you have the feeling, but then you do it anyways. That stuff starts adding up. And that's why, again, like I'm saying, people aren't connecting the dots. They're allowing certain things to transpire, thinking it's not that big of a deal. And it's adding, it's like the drips, adding, and then it's spreading on the rest of your life, and you don't realize that. So that's why if you're out there, focusing out there, and you're not sure, you're wobbly, or you're not getting the results you want, just take it back in to those conversations, to the love for yourself, to your desires. Okay. Have I sufficiently put my case? Let's breathe a little bit, and maybe we'll just connect to our state of being, and I am. And oh yeah, that's an easy way to think about your concept of yourself. Just listen to how you speak about yourself and what you put after I am. Like I've said it so many times, and I know we don't always catch it because also we hear other people and whatever. And you don't put after I am anything that you don't want to claim to be. It doesn't matter if you think it's true. That's not the point. The point is that what you want? When you say, I am tired, I am old, I am fat, I am whatever, stop it. You can feel that way. Put a separation there. I feel tired. I am infinite energy. I'm infinite energy. Right now, my physical body or whatever, I feel a bit tired. I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to love myself up. But like when you keep claiming I am, you're going to get more of that. And I don't think you want it, And even if you say like, I am something, and you're criticizing yourself, or it's not ideal, like again, with everything, with awareness, you can use that to craft something better, what you want. Like I just said that when I heard people saying, I'm tired, I am tired. And it's like, I feel tired. I am infinite energy. So if you're saying like, I'm sick or whatever, I feel a little off. My physical body feels a little weird, but I am radiant health. I'm radiant health. I'm radiantly healthy. I feel a little old, but I am infinite youth. I'm radiant youthful health. You have to not just allow yourself to fall in and roll with that. Do you want that? I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. You're trying to bring it to your own awareness, but we don't always catch it. So when you bring it to your own awareness, you catch it now, catch that little sucker, then shift it around that you feel that way, but you're going to claim what you truly are. I am that I am. I am infinite substance. I am source. I am love. I am abundance. I'm infinite wealth. Whatever. Make it up. But if you truly could embody that and keep claiming who you are, it has to be, because this follows that. Okay. I know I could keep going off, but I want us to settle. And again, just you integrate when you do the breathing and you're shifting your breath. Remember what I've been saying. Again, this is another awareness exercise, because when you breathe, you're becoming aware of the unseen. The breath is unseen. But when you're putting your attention on the unseen, you're making the unseen seen. And that's what we're trying to do here. You're making the unseen, the subconscious, your thoughts that are slipping by your awareness, you're trying to bring it into the light and make it seen. You want to see it. So that's why we practice with things like sound and breath, because technically they're unseen, but we can make them seen. So you're practicing with that. Bring your awareness to that. Know what you're doing. Okay? Let's do more. So you can expand your container and keep your container not leaky and strong. Looking straight ahead, relax, tongue is up, smile gently. Inhale deeply into the chest and hold your breath. Good. Now inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. Try to relax more. What are you making room for? More. A little bit more. Into your back more. Upper back more. A little bit more. One more. One more hold. Now relax, but hold it. Squeeze root lock. So your upper body's relaxed, your lower body's squeezing. You're bringing that energy. You can envision that energy going up the spine into your brain. And exhale. Relax. Again, inhale deep. Try not to leave any room. Challenge yourself. Now inhale a little bit more. Try to find some space more, like water softening everything more, light permeating everything more, a little bit more bliss, more bliss, more bliss, a little bit more, one more. Now hold, now pull root lock, squeeze it up, smile. The more you squeeze, the more you smile. Feel your container around you, strong, shiny, bright, strong. And exhale, gracefully relax. Last time, inhale deep into the chest, hold the breath. Inhale a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. You can do it more light, soften, more light. One more, one more, one more. Now hold, now squeeze root lock, squeeze it up, close your eyes, squeeze it up, go into the space, the pattern of perfection in your beautiful, strong magnetic container, and exhale gracefully, completely relax, relief. Breathe deeply, easily. Relax. And you just remember that feeling, even though you have to put a little bit of effort, a little bit of discipline. Then when you relax, it's so delicious. It's so delightful. Okay, we're going to bring our hands on our heart. We got to move it a little bit. We're going to just process a little bit, move those emotions, use your navel, breath of fire through the mouth, cannon breath. Just for a little bit. Let's go. Exhale. Inhale deep. Swallow. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Inhale some more. Laugh. Be easy on yourself. Laugh at yourself. Just break it up with joy. You can do it, and don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, hands on your heart again. We're going to tune into I am with the breath. So with a rhythm. I am, I am, I am, I am. Inhale, forceps in between the mantra.
I am, I am. I am, I am, 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 I am, I am. I am,
Inhale deeply. Hold the breath, tune into your heart. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Hold, stay with your heart. And exhale. Just feeling into your heart center, feeling into your state of being. Who do I say that I am? Who am I being? Just tune into your true nature, true essence of who you are. Perfection, unconditional love, infinite substance, infinite potential, infinite possibilities. Remember, I remember. I am calm. I am peaceful. I am aware. I am clear. Just memorize the feeling. Inhaling. Hold the breath for a moment. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Inhale some more. Hold the breath, shake your wrists. Shake, shake, shake all those goodies. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your wrists together in front of your throat. Now look at thinking about your speech, your internal speech and your external speech with Zoe. And remembering, just think about this. If everything you thought and you said was written all over your face, what would your face look like? You want it to be good. You want it to be good, loving. So wrists in front of the throat, palms are your deflectors, bringing your reflectors, bringing your heart energy onto your face. Using your full breath. Zoe 3 times. Inhale to begin. Inhale deep, hold the breath. Pull root lock if you can. Bring energy into your heart. Feel that through your arms, into your hands, onto your face. And exhale. Inhale, sweep those arms, gather up all your blessings, all your light, and exhale, cover yourself with light, clean yourself off. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, covering yourself with light. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's soothe ourselves. Set up Shakti Mudra, just interlace 2 fingers up at your heart or your solar plexus, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you're drinking in that cool air, either through your sippy mouth or through your little curled tongue, your taquito tongue. This helps with reaction. It helps to process emotions. And just think about like drinking in a soothing nectar. Like the air is like a soothing nectar of light. And you're bringing it through all the cells of your being. And you do it slow and deliciously, like it's the most delicious thing you've ever had. You take that into your being, it's going to heal you. How could that not heal you and soothe you if you really paid attention and did it like that? Even if you just did this 3 minutes a day, you would change something. Inhaling through the tongue. Deep breath. You try to do belly, rib cage, chest. Full deep breath. You hold for a moment or two, and you exhale through the nose slowly. Go at your own pace. Inhale one more time through the tongue. Pull the tongue, swallow. Exhale, nose. Inhale, nose. And then exhale. Just bring your hands on your heart. Once again, just feeling that I am presence within. Feel yourself relaxed, at ease, knowing. Find your state of being. Who am I being as a person that has that? Am I living from my state, from the end, from the wish fulfilled? Not thinking of it, thinking from it. Can I remember to do that? I can remember. I remember. Feel that relief, that satisfaction, that knowing, that peace, that calm. Memorize the feeling. If you can stay in that space, your life arranges itself around you as that. Remember. Cover yourself in the blankets of love, peace, and light. Inhale to begin. Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love in me, love in my surroundings, love to all, love to the universe. Inhale, peace before me, peace behind me, peace at my left, peace at my right, peace above me, peace below me, peace in me, peace in my surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Inhale, light before me, light behind me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me, light in me, light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale for Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you guys for joining me and bringing your beautiful smiles and your energy and your love. I'll see you soon.